Welcome back. In this tutorial, we are going to swap two numbers with the help of flowchart. So I will write here, draw a flowchart to swap two numbers. What do you mean by swap? If I have two numbers, I have suppose 5 and I have 6. These are two numbers. Okay. Suppose this is A, variable A, this is variable B. A contains 5 and B contains 6. After swap means this 6 is to be stored in A and this 5 is to be stored in B. These should be interchanged. Value of A and B should be interchanged. So I will write A and B. This is before swap. Before swap. And this should be after swap. And here value of A should be this 6. Okay. And value of B should be this 5, which was the previous value of A. 5 6 6 5. This is what is called as swapping. Now I will draw a flow chart to swap two numbers. So I will start here. I will read first number. Suppose A and B are two numbers. A contains some number say 5 and B contains some number say 6. I will read A. Whatever the number will be stored in A, I will read it. Suppose it is 5 and I will read this 5 here. And I will read B. Read B. Now the 6 will be stored in this B. Okay. Then I will how can I swap this? Suppose I have two numbers like this. Value of A is 5 and B is 6. A, B. I need to put this value of B in A. But if I put this value of B in A, previous value of A will get deleted. This 6 comes here but 5 gets deleted. Now how can I get 5 for this B now? Because it has been deleted, I cannot get it. So the way is that we will declare a third variable, temporary variable. Suppose C. We will declare temporary variable C. So what will I do? Suppose I have A and B. Value of A is 5 and value of B is 6. I will declare third variable, temporary variable, that is C. But there is nothing in this C. I will store the value of A in this C. Either A or B. I will store either A or B. I will store A. It is your choice. You can store B also. I will store A here. C will contain the value of A, that is 5. Now we will change the value of A with value of B. This value of B we will write in value of A, and previous value of A 5 will get deleted, and here it comes 6. Okay, 6 because 6 is the value of B. Now how will I get 5? That was the value of A, previous 5. How will I get that 5 into B? That has been stored by me in C. For this reason, that I will place it in B. Now I will delete the value of B6 and I will place this 5 in B as it was already stored. First, in this case, it was not stored. This 5 was not stored anywhere. In this case, this 5 value of A, which was 5, was stored in C to assign it to B. Okay. Now coming back to flowchart. Coming back to flowchart, we will declare third variable in which I will store the value of A. So I will declare C is equal to, I will store value of A in C. Whatever the value 5 is stored in A, I will store it in C also. Now first I was having this A and B. A was containing 5 and B was containing 6. Now I have made a third variable, that is C. and I have stored this A in C. So the value of A is 5. It will get stored in C. I have stored C 5 in C. Now what will I do? I will assign the value of B into A. This is A, this is B 6, and this is C, and it is 5. A is also 5. A is also 5. I will write here, but I will assign the value of B to A. I will write A is equal to B. Whatever the value present in B, I will assign that value to A. So this 6 will come in A. So this 5 will get deleted and this 6 will come here. Okay. Now again I will draw next. So this is A, this is now 6, and B, this is 6, and C, this is 5. Now I will write here B is equal to C. Okay, B is here 6. I will write B is equal to C. This C will come in B because I have written here B is equal to C. You have to make B equal to C. That means I have to assign this C into B. C is 5 and this 5 will get stored in B and previous 6 will get deleted. 5 will come here. Now if you look, originally it was A is equal to 5, B is equal to 6. Now you have A is equal to 6, B is equal to 5. Now originally it was like this. These are A, B. Originally A was 5 and B was this 6. New value is this. A is equal to 6 and B is equal to 5. A is equal to 6 and B is equal to 5. Now we got our result. 5, 6, 6, 5. We have interchanged these, and at the end I will stop this. Okay, I will write stop here. This was one way to swap two numbers, but there is another way that is most probably asked in your interview or in your exams, and that is we should not use this third variable. We are using this third variable. Actually, question can be swap two numbers, swapping of two numbers without using this third variable. We should not have to use this C third variable, and we have to swap A and B. We have to interchange the value of A and B. So I will try to explain swapping of two numbers without using third variable in next tutorial.